How are you today? I don't know how to make it be full screen.
How are you today? I don't know how to make it be.
So I guess I'm just going to have to do it in this direction, this motion, and make sure I'm in view. Okay? So, I am not as, I just want to come on and tell you, let me start over. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I am coming to you today to share our Create-a-Dex dies. I don't have any packaging like Stacy did, but I do have the dies. I have the barn die, and of course, if you did not see when her live this morning, you need to make sure you go watch that one. But the barn die has the outline or the base card. It also has the layer, and all the layers are stitched for these dies. So it has the layer, and then all of the dies have an extra element. This one has a stitched heart. So so that's the barn die, and these dies are all made in the USA. They are for sale now, so you can grab them and go get them. We also have some brand new papers out. We have some papers. The two papers that I'm using today are both still available. These are older papers, and they are both still available. And so let's get started. I will make my first die, and unlike Stacy, I had to have a plan. So I have my die right here. I have cut out with some, I think this is jelly bean green cardstock. I have cut out the base of the barn, and then this paper right here is from our Cozy Fall paper pad. This paper pad was released in the kit last September. So on this side we have some pretty fall flowers, but this has some texture to it. I mean, not real texture. It's still our regular smooth paper, but it looks like it has some texture to it. So have some pretty fall flowers, and then on the back is a green texture, but I'm going to use the pretty fall colors on the front, and it's going to go right there, and I want to show you what we're going to do with it. Then I colored up. This image was from, I have it right here. This image is from this stamp set that's called Teresa Talks Fall, and I colored up this image right here to go on my card. So it has, you know, a pumpkin, a coffee cup, and some greenery. So I'm gonna put that right there, pop that up, I think. And then I cut out the stitched heart with some green plaid paper that's also in that paper pad. And then again, this looks like it has a texture to it. And then on the back of that is a larger floral paper that doesn't look like it has a texture. So, but I'm going to use the green side, and I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to put that down flat and pop this up. And then I grabbed a die that was in my stash that says love, because I love, not necessarily fall, because fall is not my favorite season. If you had a season that was your favorite, not my favorite season, but pumpkin spice and pumpkin spice anything is my favorite. So that's kind of why I chose to use the pumpkins and everything. So let's get started. Putting it together, and I will just use some foam tape on the back here. I'm almost out of this roll of foam tape, but I've got more, because as Stacy said this morning, we have been on a quest to find good foam tape. So I've got more foam tapes to work with. So I hope everybody's having a good day. We've got some dies left. I don't expect them to be left by the end of the weekend, so because they are going. So if you want one, I would suggest you jump on over there and get you a set of these dies. My son is going to be making some custom boxes. We weren't able to get those fixed for this product launch. He's going to be making some custom boxes, whoops, to for you to put in your Create-a-Dex dies in, similar to the box that, well, not custom to where you can choose it or anything, but custom to where as in each box is going to look a little different. But the picture of a box is on our home page on the slider image. There's some images there. So got that down. And then I think I'll just lay everything flat since I popped that up. No, let's go ahead and pop this up. Let's pop this up. So, those will be available soon. I don't know exactly when. We haven't discussed when, so I'll let y'all know. So we've got these dies. Hopefully we'll have some more. We've got to kind of first see how this round goes. But we hope that it goes well enough to have some more. We know it's going to go well enough to have some more. How about that, saying that way? Let's be positive. So here's my little pumpkin spice, and it's going to hang off the end over there. Let me make sure I didn't have any, yeah, don't have any tape there. And grab this Eileen's Quick Dry Tacky Glue. I didn't even have any of this till Stacy said, gosh, girl, you need some of that. So, let me see if we can get it going. I am notorious for leaving the cap off of my ink. And then we have problems. Okay. So we're going to put that right there. We're going to put our love on top there. I had to have all mine cut out and have a plan. I couldn't just wing it. I was already nervous enough as it was. I've never crafted before on a live. All I've done is just chat. So I had to know what I was doing here. So we've got our love sitting right there. And then I am going to take some of these brown enamel pearls and just kind of sprinkle these around to our images and our heart. One more. Gotta have that uneven number. One more, and there we have it. So mine was quite simple. I did color that image up ahead of time. So how adorable is that? It's fall. It expresses something that you love. So I am just loving it. So, okay, so let's get on to the next one. The next one is from the Hello die. And I chose to use this Winter in Pink. This was Scrapping for Less's very first release that was outside of the card kit. and we released this back last January, and there's still some available. And I had not gotten around to using any of this, because as soon as I finish designing one thing, I'm on to designing the next thing. And sometimes I don't get a chance to craft with the items that I just finished designing. So, but this is still available, and the stamp set I used, I'm terrible about just throwing stuff around in here. The stamp set I used is Winter Fairies, and this has got some bright fairy wishes, a warm fairy hello, happy birthday, winter, so you can say bright winter wishes, and you can just do other things. And it's got 2 main fairies on it, and some lights, and a snowflake, and some trees. So, and with that, also in that release, we also released a 3x4 stamp set that is the fairy house, and then some other sentiments. Fairy blessings coming your way, have a fairy warm winter, and then may you touch dragonflies and stars and dance with fairies and talk to the moon. That's a sweet sentiment. So anyhow, we have the hello die again. As Stacy said, this is made in the USA, and we have the base. The base of this one is kind of like a square rectangle. Then we have our stitching square, our layering panel, and then this is Stacy's own handwriting, and this one says hello. So this one, I cut my back panel out of some whipped cream cardstock. And then I have my front layer is out of the stars, since I was going to use the fairy that is hanging on the moon. That's why I thought I should use the stars. So, and I hope you like this kind of crafting. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this kind of, you know, interaction crafting, and maybe I'll do some more of it. I don't know. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but I don't know. I can handle doing some more of this. Oh, I'm just ran out of tape here. And the other one is just kind of buried, so we're going to make do with this one. We are going to make do. So I'll go back and add a little spot right there to give it some stability. Hi, Heidi. How are you? Glad you joined us. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this one down. So we've got that one down there. And I colored up my little fairy girl and put her on and cut her out with a stitched square. And we are going to lay her flat since I'm out of foam tape. We are going to lay her flat, and again, I always forget to put the lid back on my glue, and I just have issues. But it's okay. It's okay. I just love crafting, don't y'all? I could craft all day long. Okay, so we put her right in the middle, and I am going to kind of, yeah, let's do that. I don't know if this will be okay, if it'll be in the way of the little box or the Rolodex. I'm gonna give you a hint. These are the very first 2 I've ever made. So But, I mean, I'm a crafter. I know, you know. And I've watched Stacy many a time, so I kind of knew what to do. So, but I'm not sure if where I'm going to put this, it'll be in the right spot or not. So I will just make sure that if I have to move it, I have to move it. Let's see if we got all. And this says hello in Stacy's own handwriting, as I said. Okay. All right. Let's wipe the glue off the back of that because that's going to get everywhere. All right. So we've got hello. And then I am going to take my Nuvo glitter accents, and I am going to put on her hat. And the reason I didn't do this earlier is because I knew I'd mess it up when I was trying to put it together for y'all. And I'm going to put some right there. And then I am going to add some glossy accents, but not glossy accents, some Nuvo crystal glaze to the cloud. I'm sorry, my husband just walked in the door. I'm going to put some Nuvo glaze to the cloud and to her wings. And Nuvo glaze is quite thin, so you want to be careful and not squeeze the nozzle too much, or you'll have Nuvo glaze everywhere. So there is my little fairy girl. And let's see. I am going to add, just as some added interest, because I don't have any enamel dots right here that will go, I'm going to add some little silver glitter dots that I have. Oh, kind of put my fingers in that Nuvo glaze. Try not to again. Okay, so there we have it, and I hope you enjoyed this today and were able to see what you could do with the Scrapping for Less Create-a-Dex cards. We have the Hello die, the square one, and we have the barn die, and I just know that you would get lots of use out of these. And also, these can be used for so many different things, just as a decorative element in your home. When Stacy was making the Christmas one this morning, it was just absolutely adorable. And I was like, oh, be still my heart. Christmas projects are my favorite ones to do. I could just make a whole box of Christmas ones and just have them displayed. So anyhow, these dies are available in the store, as well as the link, as well as these products. I will link them down below. Once the video has finished processing, I will put some links down below to where you can find these products. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.